Random Facts Week for your knowledge. Himalayas continue to grow about 1 centimeter per year because the Indian tectonic plate is still moving northward into Asia. There's a rainforest inside the Hang Son Doong Cave in Vietnam, which is so large it has its own weather system. The word set has the highest number of different meanings in the English language, over 430. The smell of freshly cut grass is actually a plant distress call. What we perceive as a fresh smell is actually a chemical compound plants release when in distress. Bubble wrap was originally invented to be used as wallpaper. The inventor of the microwave appliance only received a $2 bonus for his discovery, while the company earned millions. Tornadoes can cause fish rain. A tornado passing over water can suck up fish and then deposit them over land. It's possible to sail from the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean solely through Russia's rivers and canals. The majority of the world's fresh water, about 70%, is stored in Antarctica, in the form of ice. In ancient Rome, it was considered a sign of leadership to be born with a crooked nose. Saturn's density is low enough that the planet would float in water if there were a bathtub large enough to hold it. Giraffes have no vocal cords and communicate by vibrating the air around their necks. The first alarm clock could only ring at 4 a.m., invented by Levi Hutchins in 1787 for his own use. Cats have a specialized collarbone that allows them to always land on their feet when they fall. There's a basketball court on the top floor of the U.S. Supreme Court building, known as the highest court in the land. Olympic Games were originally a religious festival in honor of Zeus. The first computer virus was created in 1983 and called the Elk Cloner. The only continent without active volcanoes is Australia. The pressure at the deepest point in the ocean, the Challenger Deep in the Mariana Trench, is more than 1,000 times the standard atmospheric pressure at sea level. The human body contains enough carbon to make 900 pencils. The Dreadnoughtus shrani, dinosaur, discovered in Argentina, is one of the largest land animals ever known, estimated to weigh about 59 metric tons. The first known lost and found office was established in Paris in 1805. Anatidophobia is the fear that somewhere, somehow, a duck is watching you. Snails can sleep for up to 3 years while in hibernation, or when the weather conditions are not suitable for their survival. There are more public libraries in the United States than McDonald's restaurants. Nepal is the only country in the modern world that does not have a rectangular flag. It is made of 2 stacked triangles. The first recorded instance of a tomato-based sauce being paired with pasta was in the late 18th century in Italy. The word pandiculation describes the act of stretching and yawning simultaneously, often observed when waking up. Murmuration refers to the phenomenon of hundreds to thousands of starlings flying in swooping, intricately coordinated patterns through the sky. The Baader-Meinhof phenomenon is the seemingly sudden frequency of encountering something new, like a word or a name, repeatedly after learning about it for the first time. Country of Liechtenstein is so small that it can be rented for corporate events, weddings, or gatherings, offering personalized street signs and temporary currency. Thalassophobia is the fear of deep bodies of water and the unknown lurking beneath them. Carrots were originally purple, yellow, or white. The familiar orange carrot was developed in the 17th century through selective breeding. The coconut effect refers to the use of sound effects in movies and TV shows that are technically inaccurate but culturally expected, such as the sound of coconut shells used to mimic horse hooves. The human eye is so sensitive that, theoretically, if the earth were flat, you could see a candle flickering at night from up to 30 miles away under perfect conditions. There is a national quiet zone in West Virginia where wireless signals are heavily restricted to prevent interference with telescopes at the Green Bank Observatory. Petrichor is the name of the scent produced when rain falls on dry soil, a word derived from the Greek petra, meaning stone, and ichor, the fluid that flows in the veins of the gods in Greek mythology. The Monty Hall problem is a probability puzzle based on a game show scenario that demonstrates a counterintuitive solution where switching choices mid-game increases the chance of winning. There's an annual competition in the Netherlands where participants sit in outhouses on poles extended over a body of water, trying to stay seated as long as possible. Anemoia is the feeling of nostalgia for a time you've never actually experienced. Triple alpha process in astrophysics describes how 3 helium nuclei fuse to form carbon, a process essential for the existence of life as we know it. The hum is a low-frequency sound heard in various parts of the world, including Taos, New Mexico, and Bristol, England, with unclear origins. Phobophobia is the fear of phobias, or the fear of developing a phobia. In medieval times, barber surgeons performed surgeries along with haircuts and shaves. Kleptoplasty is a process by which some sea slugs and other organisms steal and incorporate chloroplasts from the algae they eat into their own cells for photosynthesis. Astronauts' height can increase up to 2 inches during space missions due to the spine stretching in the absence of gravity, but they return to their normal height once back on Earth. Like and subscribe for more random facts. What was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next video. Have a nice week.